Welcome in, chat. Good afternoon. Welcome in, chat. Oh, I can hear myself. I'm multitasking hard. Y'all have no idea. Oh, yes. The amount that I got done today is actually surreal. And it just shows that when I set my mind to something, it doesn't matter what it is, I will get it done. I will accomplish it. No matter who tries to get in my fucking way, no matter who spews venomous words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but your words cannot affect me at all. You could try. They have. But these people fail every single time, and then it shows. I hit the live button. I train. I help my clients. I'm training with somebody tomorrow. An old client that I started this journey with reached out to me today. I've got several different endeavors, online platforms I make money on. Business established, Tucker Fitness in 2017. Loads of gym equipment, technology, and none of that fucking matters. The only thing that matters is the character that I fucking built to not give these fools my energy. Because that's what they want. They want to try to they want to bring you down to their level. They want you to threaten them with a weapon. Oh, I'm not even going to say it out loud. But that's what they want. They want you to threaten them with weapons. They say, oh, the game. You ain't no kingpin, you little bitch. You're half my size. One arm behind my back. Again, I'll bring this back. I pray this little pipsqueak is in here watching. I'm calling you out, bitch. You got some balls? Or what? Seems like you don't, because I'm calling you out. In the ring, you and I. You want to call me out? I'm calling you out. Put some fucking gloves on if you think you're a big man now. A big man. And fight me in the ring. Charge it to the game. You little bitch fuck. Get a life. Get a life. Clown. That's all you'll get from me. Thank you, Corzin. God bless you, bro. We're going to say a prayer right now together. Let's bring it back. Lord, Jesus, God, creator of this fucking crazy, miraculous simulation that I am in. Please, I pray to you before this strenuous training session to give me strength. Allow me to train with grace, stability, to be poised, to show these little clowns what real leadership looks like. I pray for him, actually, God. I pray that he realizes that it's not about being a boss. Called me a boss? I ain't no boss. Do you see any employees around me? And even if there was, I'd be a leader. I'd be helping them, working and showing them how to do it. Demonstrating. Not telling and yelling and commanding. God, I pray for this small little kid to mature and grow up and gain some muscle mass, to maybe eat a steak. God, I pray that he finds gratitude in his heart to stop watching men on Chatterbait and to give his woman some fucking attention. God, I pray for this kid, and I pray that this session goes well. I pray that the gains are going to be incredible, that I will inspire every eye that gazes upon this stream to take consistent, progressive action, persistently, daily, to realize that the daily meticulous tasks do add up, that they are the creator, that they are the ultimate manifester of their destiny, that by controlling their thoughts and acquiring emotional intelligence, that they can't allow petty little pipsqueaks to derail them off their God-given path. Established 2017. EIN, tax fucking filed number, business, 2017, Tucker Fitness, bitch cuck. God, I'm not calling you that. You know I never would. Sometimes you just gotta let these little fuckers know who the fuck they are and who the fuck they're talking to. Because you won't speak to me that way. I will put your address out on every single platform in the fucking universe, and I'll show up there with 10 people. That's not a threat. That's me saying I will show up to where my fucking money is. And what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this session. Amen. That was a good prayer. That was a really good one. Let me ask him, actually. You want to show up at his place with me tomorrow? With a bunch of people. I have his address. I ain't letting this one just slide under the fucking carpet. I ain't lifting the carpet and fucking sweeping it under. It ain't happening. I will come with you, yes. I mean, boom. There's one. I already had two. I just got to check back with him. Okay. Not this time.
Sending his address. Fucked with the wrong person tonight. Be very careful with your words. Because other people, they have egos. They have problems with this guy too. I am very careful with my words, so don't you dare try to fucking twist anything I have said. I am not telling you to do anything to him. Blatantly, I said that. But I will absolutely provide his address. Why the fuck would I not? This guy's got problems with him too. He's been doing this to more fucking people. You do what you have to do, but I ain't a part of it. I'm just the mediator. Yes. I'm overemphasizing. Yes, fucking please, but I have said nothing about violence. Simply deserve what is rightfully mine. Boom. Why is this world full of so many fucking scumbags? Yo, I don't know how to say that. Kaskanavic, welcome in. My height and weight, 6 feet, 200 pounds. Give or take with the weight, I don't fucking know what I'm at. If I'm gonna be real, my scale broke and my weight fluctuates. I've switched more to a carnivore diet recently. Not fully, but I've upped my protein significantly to where I'm eating meat and eggs every meal. And I've definitely felt a fucking difference. And I've noticed a difference size-wise, density-wise, even the vascularity. Like, it's providing plenty of energy also. Like, I always had this theory because it's what I read, and yeah, there may be truth in it, but there's always much more to it. It's all fucking theories. So they're saying that carbohydrates give you energy because they produce what, ATP, adenine triphosphate or something like that. But I mean, just with the proteins and fats recently and a little bit of caffeine, I mean, I was already super pumped up and ready to go even without this Transparent Labs pre-workout today. But yeah, I do recommend. I see some other people hopping on the carnivore diet, and yeah, I was brainwashed a bit in the past. I don't even want to call it brainwashed because we can thrive. We can still survive and live off a vegan or vegetarian diet, but I do think it's a bit of madness being a bodybuilder and trying to do that. I believe that building lean muscle mass, the best way to actually replenish the torn muscle fibers would be from consuming other muscle. Does that make sense? That meat has the essential amino acids and protein to synthesize and repair our torn muscle fibers. Yeah, we can get proteins from beans and some nuts and tofu and shit, and yeah, that can help. But I'm speaking from experience right now, and I'm speaking from God. It feels like I'm speaking from God. Genuinely, I'm not doing it just for my ego, just for gains. It's for a much, much bigger purpose. To be able to have your proper cognitive function, to be able to flourish in our younger years, to grow as a youth, as a young man, we need a mother and father who emphasizes on a proper nutrition plan, who plans out and preps meals in Tupperwares or sits down and has breakfast, lunch, and dinner at least who packs your fucking meals for you. This is essential. This is essential, and I can't go back. I'm done blaming. I don't fucking care. I fuck my past. It's ain't about me. This is about now. This is about now and the fucking families and the generations to come. You can't just be sending your fucking kids to their bedroom to watch a fucking screen, laying in bed, snacking on junk food. They're gonna feel like junk. They're gonna be sluggish. They're gonna label them with attention deficit disorder. They're gonna give them some fucking disorder to put them on some fucking chemically induced pill that they don't need. Because you won't sit down and cook meals with them. It is that essential to where I need to fucking yell. I need to preach. It is that important. I'm not even mad, bro. This isn't anger. This is a realization of a worthy ideal. Like Earl Nightingale said. That is the definition of success. Mothers are made to think that they're slaves if they cook meals for their own family nowadays. That's what the feminist movement has taught these women. I won't have it. I won't see young men starving, depleted, emaciated during their sports because they're not being fed properly. It's not okay. Cake says, I would have cooked my man's meal all day. Even more if he's a bodybuilder. Wow. Amazing. He needs to. It's meant to be. I mean, the joy to see him growing every day. Amen. Lean muscle mass seems like a dream come true for sure. Amen. I see you doing pull-ups. Are we doing back workout today? Yeah. We're starting with some lats. But I think I am going to get into deltoids again. I've been liking this deltoid gains that I've been producing. I've been really emphasizing on the front, side, and the rear deltoids. And that'll give you this crazy V taper because your lats will only go out so far for your armpit. So if you have these round delts and side laterals, that's going to accentuate that whole V taper. So when you come up into that front lat spread on stage, or even a front double bicep, your width is going to be dominant. Your width will be dominant if you're not sacrificing your deltoid sessions. Thank you, bro. You're gonna do some cleaning? That's what I did all day, and cooking, same. If not, I'm here. Hey, I appreciate the lurking. I appreciate the kind words. Thanks for tuning in, bro. I cleaned my whole bathroom today. I had to take apart my entire sink. The fucking pee tube underneath. Sometimes I'll be cleaning dishes down here instead of going up and putting them in the dishwasher. I got a SaniFlow system down here that I installed. But today I took apart all the pipes, cleaned out all the pipes, and put baking soda and hot boiling water down the sink, and it runs smooth as fucking shit now. Just sucking the fucking water up. And it was traveling up. It wouldn't drain this morning. So just attacking a problem that you could see as a catastrophe. Oh no! Ah! We gotta call the plumber. This is gonna be another $200-300. I have to be that dramatic because you don't know my past. But that is the alternative. In that situation, that is the alternative in most women's brains. For me, I took a deep breath. I think I had ocean or rain sounds playing, broke out some tools. I didn't even wear gloves. I wanted to get dirty. I wanted to get some grime under the fingernails today. Took that bitch apart, cleaned it out, put every single bathroom cleaning product specifically in place under the cabinet and everywhere, cleaned the top of the sink, cleaned every dish, prepped my jasmine rice, air fried fucking chicken breast today, made my bed, said a prayer immediately when making up, said a prayer for an old friend of mine who owes me money, but yet has balls and is an actual man with respect. Called out a couple fucking clowns in the community who think they're kingpin bosses, but they're actual fools who don't know how to conduct their own fucking businesses. Already got a few amazing back sets in. I mean, I went on a walk today. I burned cardboard today. I vacuumed. I'm not done, and I swear I'm not making shit up. What else did you do, Trav? Everything. Made eggs this morning. Sipped on my coffee. I fixed this cardinal that broke that I bought for my mom before one of my first shows when I first got kicked out of my... Long story, too much information. But the fact of the matter is, if you want something bad enough, you're going to go out and you're going to do it. You're going to get it done. And if you have God on your side, it don't matter what these fucking people think. You shouldn't want their validation. You shouldn't want attention. You shouldn't want acceptance. You should not care about reputation. I said it. You care too much about reputation, you become a slave to others' approval. Socialization is not validation. A fucking man. Again. Hey, thanks, man. If you want things like you want, you got to do it yourself. Ain't that the truth? Man, I swear, even if you start hiring people to do things for you, even in those times, it may not get done like you want it to. That's real. And I can say that from experience. But that's where being a boss may come in a little bit. That's why I've always been on the fence. Because I did touch both fucking worlds, is the truth. And I was a leader during those situations where I had employees. And it fucked me over a bit. It did, but then you see the alternative and you don't want to be too stern, too fucking do this. Commandful, because then it's like all this envy and turmoil just builds up inside people. And I can physically feel it. And people think I'm crazy for that, but I physically can. And I don't care what you fucking think, because I can. That's what being an empath is. It's not just a word. It's not a fucking word. You can physically feel people's emotions. That's why we don't allow ourselves to be around people who hate us. Because they hate us usually for no fucking reason. They hate us because they ain't us. 4444 as I look up. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. And it's 3:33 p.m. now. God sends synchronicities. Always. God will tell you when you're walking your divine path. And if you don't have haters, this is facts. This isn't me. This is 5 million successful people prior to me. You aren't working hard enough. If you don't have haters, you are staying too comfortable. You're avoiding risks at all cost for safety. This is the fact of the matter. It is a privilege to earn haters. Because haters don't hate on nobodies. They don't. You think haters are going to go hate on somebody below them? And I'm not even playing the superiority game. But they put me above them. They show me that I am. They put me on a pedestal. Like the guys that put pussy on a pedestal. They put T-Tuck on a pedestal and look up to me. And I'm not even telling them to bow. I don't want to be worshipped. I think these people think that I believe I'm some mighty king. The king of the jungle, the almighty Mufasa. Bruhs, you got to get real. It's a frequency. It's a mindset. The alternative is believing that your life has no meaning. The alternative is believing you're a nobody because you allowed somebody to convince you that you're a nobody. And you believed them. You hear how crazy that sounds? Exactly. So it doesn't matter what the fuck they think. Their perceptions are usually projections of who the fuck they are. Let them talk, and better yet, give them something to talk about, baby. Ooh. Give them something to talk about now, yeah. Worcester. Yup. You know, I used to have clowns who would make fun of me for doing sets of 10. He could do only sets of 10 pull-ups. They can't even do 2. But now T-Tuck, he's recovered again, and he's hitting multiple sets of 20 plus. So you got to realize this is about the fucking long term, you pansy quitting fools. Charge it to the game, pussy bitch. What a fucking pussy bitch. Little bitch says charge it to the game. You can't even conduct your business. And you're talking about making people rich in the community? You're a fool. You're going to concerts and shit. You ain't fucking producing nothing. You're robbing people. You're ruining your own reputation. Little bitch boy.
Oh yeah, 10 sets of 10 is beautiful. It's just fools will say anything to try to degrade somebody who's actually doing the work. I'm gonna look at somebody 400 pounds doing body weight squats or on the elliptical with amazement, with respect. Wow, this person is changing their life. Wow, this person is making a difference. Wow, this person isn't being a lazy cuck, robbing people, endlessly doom scrolling, consumerism. No. I was the guy who was friends with a deaf kid in school. I was the guy who was sticking up for the autistic and for the homosexuals and even the fucking transgenders who were kids. There were kids that I went to school with, and I didn't know their fucking parents. I didn't know all the psychology and everything I fucking know now today that I knew then. But I knew about fucking frequency. I knew about benevolence. I knew about compassion. I knew how to look into somebody's eyes and speak to their soul rather than obsess over every imperfection or perceived insecurity that they may have. In a world where you're surrounded with shallow, narcissistic, petty, greedy fucking people, who will you choose to become? Will you chase a life of pure vanity? Or will you actually strive to make a difference in humanity? In Jesus' name I state. No, people don't see people as people anymore. They view them as burdens or benefits. Fuck! The realest words ever preached. You're not viewed as a human soul anymore.
You're a burden or a benefit? What a shame.
Only produced in a capitalistic society, may I add. Because you tend to forget that this isn't the only way that things can be. I never forget that. And that's why I keep moving forward. Because I won't let any of these clowns ruin my future. None of them! You feel that? He says, that's why I smoke weed. Ha ha. The world is crazy. That was why I have smoked weed in the past. But you get to a point where you don't allow that anymore. Let me delineate. Let me finish. So, in that scenario, you are using that cannabis with the thought frequency and the energetic vibration behind it to escape a system built by nefarious, evil fucking people who want to keep you captive. Yes, captive, tamed, obedient slave. I said what I said. But if you use it to enhance, hear me, because watch my energy shift. Watch my eyes gain back soul. Watch my demeanor completely change. It does matter, and it's the same with the deceased flesh that you consume. If you are smoking cannabis for what it is rightfully medicinally used for, to enhance your life in different scenarios, different strains have certain benefits. Some are appetite inducing. Some help with pain. Some help with sleep. Some are even an energetic booster, a great sativa. But if I am engaging or inhaling or ingesting edibles or inhaling smoke, if I am partaking and using THC, cannabinoids, with the thought pattern and energetic frequency behind it to escape a life that I hate or that I have built but yet still been formed to, because all of our fate at our birth is not the same. We're not all born equal. And some people have had everything and everyone come against them. People do them wrong. When all you've done is keep to yourself. Literally. Stream every fucking day of your life. But envy will boil. Especially if you're confident in your nude skin. Because this world has built everything around it to make the illusion that it's okay. It's okay to not live in a healthy body. And this is not fat shaming, but it's also not obesity glorifying. Once you develop that it's okay mindset, you've accepted clogged arteries. You've accepted diabetes at an early age. You've accepted not being able to climb up a mountain and keep up with the crowd. Listen, watch your fucking words. Don't call me that. Don't tell me what the fuck to do or get banned. You told one time in my stream. And you don't like the way I'm talking to you? Kick rocks yourself. Here we go. No, I won't. Last chance. And then you're going to make me move, but you didn't make me because I'm going to hit the set. Then I'm going to ban you. So you'll have no power over me. It'll be my own decision. Because I was going to gravitate over toward my laptop anyway after this set. So while I'm there, I'll hit ban. Okay? Okay. Whoost. Let me ban this cuck. I got 15 viewers. He says, no wonder why you don't have viewers. I don't want you as a viewer. Exactly. I want quality over quantity. Bitch. I'll give him a silence. I gave him a silence to see if he could think about his actions. Up. Up. Oh, yeah. What's up, Cherry Blossom? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy God's Day. It's God's Day. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spartan Warriors. Welcome in. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. Oh, a man of the Lord. What is this face? Is that a you don't like Jesus face? That's pretty fucked up. I'm not religious, but I know of God, and I'll never deny Jesus Christ. Oh, no, not at all. Okay, I misread the emoji. The emoji looks like you heard about it. On my screen, it looks like, let me try to make it, ready? See, why would that be like a good thing about Jesus? Jesus doesn't want us making that face at him. Jesus wants us to smile. Yeah. Jesus wants us to look shredded and happy. Eat healthy nutrients, to have obliques like spider webs. Look at this. Jesus doesn't want us fucking around. Like, look at these lats. You think Jesus didn't help me with these? Come on. I can't take all the credit for these fucking wings. Look at this. If there wasn't a roof above me, I could fly out of here right now. I can just start flapping. And chat, I even stopped shaving. Look at this. Because I heard it's like something to do with Samson. Keeping my body hair, look. Shit. So, see? I show people this now because it grows in so patchy. And for the people who still think that I'm not natural, it's just another point proven, along with my 20 shows of experience, my countless polygraph tests, my countless urination tests, my chest hairs and body hair that is in tons of different spots still, because if you were to go on testosterone boosters or anything else. It naturally increases your follicles to where your hairs will come closer together. Back acne, gynecomastia. Look at my nipples that aren't swollen. And I'm not shaming anybody who does get these unfortunate occurrences. There's surgeries that can help it, fix it. I am simply promoting natural bodybuilding because it is what I chose for a very specific reason. For longevity of life, for aesthetic, natural muscle, lean definition, for a full range of motion, to be able to hike mountains in my elder years. You like that close-up nipple, Cherry? Nice. Cake says, haha, looks really great, thanks. Sure, your body is worried about muscle growth more than hair growth. Oh yeah, my hair is good, and I don't have hair loss in my family, so I'm grateful for that. I mean, you never know, but I've made terms with all that shit. I swear to God. I was like, if this happens, I'll be fine. If this happens, I'll be okay. That's what bodybuilding's about. It's like the worst things that could happen, I'm going to be okay because I have bodybuilding there. It is like that. Because when you have something like bodybuilding or an athletic endeavor, a sport where you can work on your body every single day, it gives you this self-respect, this self-love to where my soul deserves to live in a healthy, lean temple with healthy functioning organs. I should be able to bend over to put on my shoes and socks with ease, with not huffing and puffing, groaning and grunting. I believe that the body is natural but still looks impressive. Thank you. Yeah, it should be, because I've been working on it 18 years. So I get that some people still think I'm unnatural or whatever, but that's just their lack of consistency and their lack of passion and diligence. They don't want it bad enough. They can't suffer as much as I have, and they can't stick to it as long as I have. I could have turned this way, that way. I could have went and gambled. I could have went and done a lot of fucking things. We'll say that. I could have went and still could. That's what it is when you have endless options. A clear horizon. Yet you stay on your plan A, God-given path. That is how mastery is created. Self-mastery through self-control. Today is 323 days on God of semen retention. And if you don't understand the discipline that it takes to do something like that, you got a lot of soul searching to do. When Muhammad Ali said, "I'll show you how great I am," he meant it. All right, I'm actually going to go into delts now. Oh, yeah. Oost. deltoids. Love your attitude, thanks. It's not always been this way. I'm gonna be real. It took a lot of trauma. The truth, one time. It took a lot of heartbreaks. It took so many betrayals. It took unfathomable pain compared to childbirth. I'm the only male that'll say that, and I've never had anything come out of my penis hole or know anything about how bad it would hurt to stretch the vagina at that length. But I know how bad I've suffered at times in my life, and I will compare it to childbirth. So, dealing with all of this has taught me emotional intelligence. I know thyself more than any therapist, psychologist, or fucking psychic, or any human. I know me more than anyone. And when you know thyself, only then can true wisdom be acquired. And the fact is, most people are stuck in what's called denial, which is a lack of accountability. So they spend their whole lives running from their trauma because they can't embrace it, and they won't forgive or apologize when they know they should. I chose to face everything and rise. They chose to forget everything and run. There's two different ways to deal with fear. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. I'll fix the camera here in a sec. Kelly Clarkson, yeah, that's a good song. She was right. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Grab water. One, two, three, four, five. Whoa. Oh my God, and it's 4:11 p.m. You gotta be fucking me. This world. Chat, I look up on God, the stream is at 1 hour, 24 minutes, 23 minutes, and 45 seconds, and it is 4:11, which is the date of my first bodybuilding show ever. In Somerville, New Jersey, 2015. Oh my God. Oh. That's 25, 27.5 on each side. Thinking try out some 35s for a set, working load set. I gotta take them off this quad extension machine. I'm gonna get weird with it. I'm not gonna tie these tight yet. I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna hit delts with the blood flow restriction bands on. I've never done this, so. We're breaking it in for the first time today. I usually hit these with biceps, triceps, and calves, but I'm thinking it can't hurt to fucking throw them on for delts, you know? It can only pump more blood in there. Alright, that's on a 4 spot. This is somehow a fucking 5. There we go, 4 and 4. Okay, Trav up. Channel it all. Oh shit. Sometimes you get that perfect alchemization where the transmutation of it all just gets right into the crown chakra. Oh God, yes! Hey. Hey. Come on, Pop. Get up. Ah. Fucking God. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh. Whoa. I just threw the fucking weight on that last rep. I was done with it. I was fucking like, get the fuck. Oh, they're on fire. Who knew? Bro, the blood flow restriction work. I swear my delts feel like my biceps when I wear these things right now. It works. I contend. It works. They're on fire. I think that was 10 reps. Fuck yeah. 10 solid ass reps. And that's after extreme pre-exhaustion. I did at least fucking like, what, 8 sets of 20 reps pull-ups. I did so many pull-ups to start today. And then we hit a ton of overhead presses with lightweight, climbing the ladder up to this weight, which is, what, 116? 116 pounds. 10 reps. I couldn't turn my neck yesterday morning. I swear to God, I woke up with a stiff trap. That's never fun. And listen, you're about to get a free piece of fucking professional wisdom, knowledge, right now, from experience. In a situation like that, you think, oh, maybe an ice pack will help. Maybe it will for a small period of time, but I contend, from experience, do not fall asleep on it. I swear to God, I got frostbite on my trapezius in the past. People have no idea the shit I've overcome. Fell asleep on an ice pack, and I just recently went through the same thing that happened. And this time, I approached it completely different. I didn't even touch ice. I used warm. I used heat pads. I used my fingers. I used momentum and gravity in my mind. I used slow, subtle, static neck stretches and all angles. Yoga movements, adding flexion in both ways of my spine. This will allow you to come back and hit numbers like this and stay consistent on your lean muscle mass training regimen program. Let's hit it again. We'll take it for 6 to 8 this set. And then we're going to go into some laterals. Istulete putomoata ishtalatanye. Oh, really? Well, I'm gonna have to fix you up. You gonna stay on this time? There you are. There you go. Good. Boom. 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 Yep, drive high, Bob. It's 8. I'm on top. Here we are. Yep. You give me 10. You give me 10 again. Here we are, Pop. What's your rep, Trav? You're a monster now. Act like it. Oh my God, we're getting big. You're getting big. Your muscles look real big. A wise man once said, "You're getting big. Your muscles look real big." A wise man once said, "It's smoothie time." A wise man once said, "And become the most powerful man in the world." A wise man once said, "Become the most powerful man in the world." Don't think I forgot. Never. Never would I forget. One of the wisest men told me to become the most powerful man in the world. That's what he told me. That's what he told me. He said, "Your muscles are looking big." He said, "Your muscles are looking real big." And they were. And they are. Yeah. Yeah. What fucking now? What are you gonna say now to try to stop me? Huh? Huh? What words you gonna throw my way now? What's next, fellas? Huh? The thing is, I turned all of the haters into fans. It's the truth. All the people who hated on me, they can't help but look up in awe. They can't help but let their lower jaw sink. And I don't blame them. I will just keep demonstrating what real leadership looks like. I will keep demonstrating to try to inspire you. But I can't make you get off your ass. I can't make you do the work. I can't force feed you. I can't change your pessimistic attitude. I can only teach you how to fucking change your programmed subconscious mind. Your conditioned, tamed mind. But I can't force you to do anything. You gotta force yourself. That's the truth. Let's hit it again. He got big delts on him. Monstrous delts. Some of the biggest delts around. Some of the biggest, roundest, most sculpted natural delts around. Watch him overhead press this set with ease after many, many, many sets prior. He attacks it without hesitation, without doubt, without fear. He aligns his positioning very meticulously and specifically, guiding the lines must be aligned. Proper symmetry, proper muscle engagement. Lightweight baby. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh God, yeah. Boost. Oh
What's up, Pokey? These are blood flow restriction. They're called BFR bands. And these are strong arm sleeves. And then the gangster wrist wraps. Welcome in, bro. It's my pleasure. My pleasure. Up. Oost. Worcester. Yep. Oh, wow. I might need to take them off. I have had them on for multiple sets and my arms are going a bit numb.
Seriously, they're a bit fucking numb. Let's see if they're a different color. Oh shit, they are turning red. Oh heck yeah. Starting to match my shirt color. Sometimes they go purple, but that's if I leave them on too long. I won't do that tonight. We'll do one more set. Around the worlds. We'll take them off and move into some cables or something. Yep. Get up. Get on up. Yep. No, the bands are BFR. Blood flow restriction bands. BFR. Grab another water. Yep, BFR on the bands here. Blood flow restriction. They got numbers too, where you can program each resistance tension to match each side. So once you clamp it in, whatever number it's on, you should match the same side for symmetry and muscular engagement purposes. 25 fucking reps for a first set with 20 pounds. After all this fucking work, that's a good set. We got to match it though. Right side, strong side for me, because I am right-handed. They're both equal, let's be real. I'm just thinking of the movie. Remember the Titans? Left side, strong side. Right side, just as strong side. Come on up. Yep. That's good. Let's go. Hey, awesome, bro. Let me know how they work for you. I love utilizing them for biceps. You're going to cut them off. Same place I had them today for delts. Right above the bicep. When you're doing them with curls or tricep extensions or overhead triceps, any arm work, even forearm movements, you're going to feel the blood and the muscle pump just outstandingly much more prominent. They work, but do use caution. Don't keep them on too long, and don't put them extremely, extremely tight, because it's once you get that pump, they're going to get even tighter. So you got to give them a little bit room to breathe, but also right here below the kneecap, you're fucking hitting these beefy calves, targeting that gastrocnemius and the soleus. You cut the artery off like Big Eddie Hall over here, bro. You're gonna be gaining some monstrous fucking beefy lower legs. Definitely utilize them for calf raises also, guys. Let's go into a 30-pound set. We got cable deltoid laterals. Cable deltoid laterals, 30 pounds, left side. Second set. Let's go. Good. Easy work. Easy work for big guys like us. Come on. Slow, poised, steady, and calm. Good work. Come on, boys. Up, 3. Up, 4. Good. Stay strong. 5, 6, 7. Get big now. Get big or die, Myron. Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
My research on Bill Gates. He funds research on ticks on Plum Island. He is getting a vaccine for ticks before anything major happens. It is similar to when he created viruses in Windows to sell antivirus. He encourages people to be vegan, stop eating meat. He suggests bugs as an alternative. Suddenly, there are alpha-gal syndrome cases from the Lone Star tick. Alpha-gal syndrome is where people are allergic to red meat, but bugs are still fine. This is not a natural allergic reaction. I suspect it is man-made. Boxes of ticks are found in tall grass fields by farmers. Chickens eat hundreds of ticks per hour. However, there is an initiative petition, IP28 Peace Act, removing existing extensions for agriculture, hunting, and fishing. Tick populations rapidly spreading across the U.S., worse than any other year in history. Ticks are known to be aggressive and hostile, actively searching for human hosts rather than staying on grass blades like other ticks. Bill Gates pushes for 3D printed meat. Bill Gates releases genetically altered mosquitoes under the excuse to get rid of other mosquitoes. I'm not suicidal and I'll never kill myself. This is my research on Bill Gates. He funds research on ticks on Plum Island. He is getting a vaccine for ticks before anything major happens. This is similar to when he created viruses in Windows to sell antivirus. He encourages people to be vegan, stop eating meat. He suggests bugs as an alternative. Suddenly, there are alpha-gal syndrome cases from the Lone Star tick. Alpha-gal syndrome is where people are allergic to red meat, but bugs are still fine. This is not a natural allergic reaction. I suspect it is man-made. Boxes of ticks are found in tall grass fields by farmers. Chickens eat hundreds of ticks per hour. However, there is an initiative petition, IP28 Peace Act, removing existing extensions for agriculture, hunting, and fishing. Tick populations rapidly spreading across the U.S., worse than any other year in history. Ticks are known to be aggressive and hostile, actively searching for human hosts rather than staying on grass blades like other ticks. Bill Gates. I'm not suicidal and I'll never kill myself. This is my research on Bill Gates. He funds research on ticks on Plum Island. He is getting a vaccine for ticks before anything major happens. This is similar to when he created viruses in Windows to sell antivirus. He encourages people to be vegan, stop eating meat. He suggests bugs as an alternative. Suddenly, there are alpha-gal syndrome cases from the Lone Star tick. Alpha-gal syndrome is where people are allergic to red meat, but bugs are still fine. This is not a natural allergic reaction.
Up! Up!
Suddenly, there are alpha-gal syndrome cases from the Lone Star tick. Alpha-gal cases from the Lone Star tick. Alpha-gal.
Oh. Yes. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I pop. Boost. Oh. Whoa is fucking right. I guess that'll wrap it up today. We'll do some neck stretches. I'm gonna bring the yoga mat out actually. Do a little bit of hip mobility work and these neck stretches that we were just talking about. Let's end the stream with some therapeutic mobility movements together. If you guys want to work in with me, this is going to be a dynamic, active session that we can all do together. So grab your pads now. I'm going to partake in a little bit of sativa to ease the mind, to enhance this experience, to escape nothing. Because not a single human on this planet has any control over me or my emotions. And I recommend you develop that same emotional intelligence. It's important. So I'm going to go grab that yoga mat. We'll take a quick hiatus. Stick around. If you want to, grab some yoga mats and let's do this together. See you guys soon. All right. We've grabbed all sorts of fucking fantastic tools. Which we will be organizing and utilizing. Each and every one. But we're going to do it in an efficient manner where we can get it all done in about a half hour. I ain't trying to do an hour and a half fucking mobility session right now, post-workout. Honestly, about 10 minutes in, I might even go mix up a shake. Body's gonna be craving protein. It's not needing it right now, so I'm gonna ease into this. We got the mat set up. We've got PSO right, gonna relieve psoas tension. We got the Elite, the hip hook to target the iliacus. We've got some yoga blocks to do some dynamic active mobility stretches and dynamic movements on. We're gonna utilize a Rogue resistance band for some. I don't even have the mic on me, my bad. I was yelling though, so you guys probably can still hear me. We're gonna utilize this for just some back mule kicks, just to work the lower back muscles, get the glutes pumped up, and to loosen up the hips. We're gonna be doing frog stretches into cat-cow, opening up the adductors, the hip flexors, and the lower back as well. We're gonna do a little bit of massage therapy on ourselves. I'm gonna roll out as I'm talking with the massage stick. And then to finish this mobility session off, I'm gonna be engaging and utilizing the Castle Flex hamstring tool with prominent dorsal flexion. All right. That. Ooh, yep. We got a little knot here on the lower back. Hold up. Oh, yeah. That helped. I actually decided not to smoke. Swear I didn't hit anything. I don't need it right now. Okay, that's one. Save this for last. Two, I'm gonna work the glute. I'm gonna work the glute a little bit with the resistance band, and then we'll get into the other movements that we discussed. So this, I got the band in the middle of my left heel to start. I'm pulling the band and I'm holding it up at the top with my hands. I'm gonna place my knee actually on one of these yoga blocks for added balance and stability throughout the movement. And I'm gonna be able to keep my opposite knee off the ground, allowing me to kick back and contract that glute much more efficiently. Good. Stay stable. Squeeze. Good. It's 20 reps. Let's work that opposite side now. Good. And 2. Good.
20 reps each leg. That's loosened up my hips. It got me a little glute pump here. We're gonna work the muscles now with the percussion 6 attachment massager. 4, 4, 4, 4, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 balls. Massaging. I'm going to start on low temp, and we're going to be doing it here on the lower back. I said temp. There actually is a heater on this bitch. Believe it or not. I think it's on. I don't fully know how to work this thing. Oh, there's different settings. It's like shiatsu and shit. Hold on. Okay, this is the level. Okay. The heater just goes right on in the beginning. If anyone's interested in a mobility session, we can do it live together. Certain mobility movements. If you have tools that you can utilize with me, we can do that live. Or if you're local or would like to take a drive, I may even consider having some one-on-one sessions together. I've got an old friend who I'm going to be training with, a girl who I started personal training in the beginning of my journey. We're going to be hitting up Planet Fitness together. So if anyone else is interested in working with me again for personal training or mobility workouts like this, I can even work with I'm going to write out a little waiver
I'm not going to have you doing anything that could risk injury because I don't trust fucking anyone now. Rightfully fucking so. So you're going to sign a contract saying if anything was to happen, it's your fucking fault because I'm not going to push you to do anything that you don't want to do here. Period. So you sign that contract if you want to work with me. But we can do all these movements together. I can utilize the percussion massager on you. I have cupping treatments, resistance band. We can do balance stability workouts. Right now, I'm going to demonstrate one. Might do these barefoot, actually. But all these small movements are going to release that sharp pain that I know a lot of you feel, whether it be in your neck, whether it be in your hips, whether it be in your lower back, whether it be in your shoulder, whether it be in your jaw, wherever it may be. Most humans have stored tension and trauma built up in tight, unreleased fascia. So practicing these mobility movements and utilizing all of these fantastic tools that I've invested in will substantially help you. Not just physically, not even just with your training regimen, but with your cognitive function. Look at me balancing on one knee in a deep squat with the opposite leg fully extended while still communicating, while still processing my thoughts. This is what is gained. This is what is gained. Balancing on 2 blocks on a yoga pad with foot extended fully out in a full deep squat, opening up my hips, keeping the spine aligned, head up, shoulders back, chest out. Good. And I might need to touch you a little bit. That sounds, you can take that however you want, but a good personal trainer knows when to touch. It's not harassment. You will sign a waiver. I will not touch you anywhere inappropriately. But there is a touch with pull-ups. You cross your feet, I help you. I touch your bottom of your fucking feet, and I help you bust out 3 more fucking pull-ups. If you're a guy, I ain't gonna touch a woman's breast while she's bench pressing. But guys, they're doing a bench press. If you just tap on the pectoral muscles, instantly they flare. How do I know? Because I worked with some of the greatest professional bodybuilders out there. Some of the greatest legends. The touch is part of it. And some people, they can't even grasp the common touch. So, if you want to work with a real personal trainer, somebody who wants to see you flourish, somebody who wants to see you grow, not just gain unfunctional muscle mass, not just to fucking stroke your big ass ego, but to have functional muscle, to be flexible yet still strong, to keep your coherence when people try to come against you to prove that you're not. You'll still be able to wipe your own ass training with me. When the capitalistic greedy cucks come at you. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, left side, just as poised, just as balanced. Full cognitive function. Yeah, I'm swaying a little bit. I'm just regaining composure. Good. Hold that. Wiggle all your fucking phalanges. Toes and fingies. Come on. There we go, chat. Good job. I know some of you are doing this with me right now, and I'm proud of you. Keep it up. You're going to feel it tomorrow. You're going to come back at your training session. You're going to be like, wow, I'm grateful that I took the time to do that with Trav yesterday. And it is my pleasure. Genuinely. Genuinely. Hey, welcome in. Welcome to the Spartan Warriors. Thank you for that other follow. Guys, this one is a dynamic movement. You're going to get tight hips. If you're doing your deadlifts, you're doing your squats, you're hiking mountains, you know, you're doing your abduction squeezes, your adductor squeezes, and your abduction extensions. You're doing all these movements. You're giving childbirth. Fuck. Your hips are going to be tight. So you can't just engage in these static movements, which we're going to do. But I'm going to engage in the dynamic movements first. So what we're going to do is we're going to elevate our feet here on this yoga block. And I'm actually going to give it a little more height today. So we're going to have both feet, soles and toes together. And then we're going to drive our knees like this. God said, I'll steer, but you need to fucking row the boat. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get into this dynamic movement. We're going to put our soles and our toes together, and we're going to steer. We're going to row. We're not steering, God's steering. We're going to row. Knees, 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 to the floor, to the floor. Is that Panelito? Welcome in, brother. Here we go. Soles and toes together. We got them propped up on 2 yoga blocks today. Get your butt right up there. And I want you to drop that fucking knee right to the ground. Just like that. You'll feel that stretch in your hip. Take it slow, because those first couple reps, you're stretching muscles that you don't always target. Once you find that rhythm, oh shit. I need to glue these fuckers together or press down. If I press down, it should stay. There we go. So now I'm stabilizing both blocks with my feet while bringing both knees down to the floor, alternating. This is releasing so much fascia, so much tension built up in the hips. Loosening up the lower back. Welcome in. Welcome to the Spartan Warriors. We're getting tons of follows today. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Ooh. I heard a wise person say once, it's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. They weren't wrong. There's truth in that statement. It really is all in the hips. Because when your hips go, everything else goes. Your hips are connected to your lower back. You let your hammies and your hips and your lower back tighten up, well, sloth will overcome you. Jesus Christ. I said what I said, and God said it through me. Oh, I know you hear me. I get goosebumps thinking like that. It's just real. Oh. All right, let's take one of these off. Less range of motion here, but I won't have to balance the 2 blocks as much. All right, there we go. My body is starting to crave protein. Like, significantly so. Protein shake after this set, and then we'll get into these last few movements. Welcome in. Welcome in, bros and bralettes. Welcome to the Spartan Warriors, where our mothers would tell us to return with our shields or on them. Oh, yeah. We're going to mix up that protein shake before we get back into the next movement. Somebody in chat says, how often do you stream on here? Pretty much daily, bro. Pretty much every day. We're live on 4 platforms right now. Welcome in, Eric, on Twitch. Okay, that cap was not on. Luckily, it fell on the chair. Let me just give it a good rinse. I guess I can mix this up with you guys here so we can talk. Nobody said anything yet, but I hope your nights are going well. I hope you all learned something today, or I inspired you to do something positive, or I gave you some good energy. We're mixing up some Battenkill Valley whole milk with some S'mores Transparent Labs whey protein isolate. And I got some chicken breasts that I air fried with some jasmine rice cooked with pure Irish butter and some Himalayan pink salt. And we're going to steam up some of these asparagus spears that I have already prepped in a glass Tupperware container, ready to be cooked in some water. Light, small amount of water so I don't drain all the nutrients and vitamins out of the asparagus spears. So yeah, just some chicken breasts, some jasmine rice, and asparagus post-workout meal today. We're getting in quick protein shake while we finish out static movements. We got the frog stretch. We've got the PSO right and Elite, the hip hook tool we're going to utilize. And there was one more, right? I think. Maybe that's it. Yeah. I'll probably do a couple sciatica static stretches too with like leg up and come down and hold. I think it's mixed good. Ready? Never lick. Suck. I'm going to take my time with that. All right. Next movement. Oh, this is the last thing. I knew there was something else. I'm finishing with the castle flex. Frog stretch first. Oh, it's fucking downpouring, chat. Oh, I want to go lay out in the rain.
Bros, it's that kind of fucking evening. I'm gonna go lay in the grass and let the rain fucking baptize me.
Actually, when you have a thought, you act upon it. Some people complain about the rain. Others simply get wet. I'll be right back.
Mission complete. I'm wet.
Oh, is that a big dog? Big Dave. Fucking Big Dave coming in. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the Spartan Warriors. I just let God baptize me, guys. You should have heard me. Maybe you did. I'm screaming. I'm screaming to the fucking heavens out there. I didn't lay in the grass. I gotta be honest. But I'm like this. Full fucking crucifix mode. Just screaming to God. Just screaming. Some people complain about the rain. Others fucking love it and get wet. Some scream in awe, in joy and amazement of the waters that rain from the sky.
Jesus Christ. What a day. What a fucking day.
Let's finish out strong. Don't think I forgot. I ain't done. I'm just a little cold now. I'm just wet and a little cold. But I'll be okay. We're going to get back into that frog stretch. Sometimes you do have to do pulsations. It may look peculiar. You know, it's not going to look very normal. So you need to do this in a private situation. I won't do the pulsations right now like I usually do. But you do need to do them. It makes a difference, like rocking the lower back. And you could take it slow into the cat-cow, into this movement too. Release that tension in the spine, the L5. Takes the pressure off that sciatic nerve. Good. And you can sit right into it and get up into chaturanga. Loosen up the neck, look up to the sky. Just like this, good. That's what we're looking for, chat. Keep it up. Sit right back into it. Get into the child's pose. Get into the child's pose right here. Good. Oost. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. I just had something fucking release. Something just released.
Oh my God, what the fuck was that? Whoa. Every now and then you'll get this like
Real euphoric fucking release while doing this, and then you in those moments especially, you're like, wow, I'm so glad that I did this. The little things, bros, I promise. Ignore and outwork.
oh yeah. All right. I'm not going to overutilize these tools,
But I'm going to relieve a little bit of psoas tension and target the iliacus with these two tools here, the PSO right and the Aletha hip hook. Yeah, I found that if you do these too long, it can actually have adverse side effects. You don't want to utilize these tools too much, too long. These are a get in and get out kind of tool. You get in there, you work the muscle. You can get a massage therapist to get their fingers in there if you're comfortable with that, or your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever the fuck's going on in your life. You know, somebody can get in there. But it is a rather intimate area for some people, or private area for some people. So that's what these tools, they're optimal for people like you who want to just get in and get out, who want to relieve that tension and train again the next day. But there are massage therapists that are going to get in there and do real professional work. That's what they do. That's what they train their lives for. So you don't have to make it awkward or weird to allow a professional to do that for you. And I'm not saying I want to. I'm not certified in that. I'm not risking fucking putting my hands in people's iliacus. That is the funniest thing I've ever said out loud. It's true. Like, maybe I'd do it for the right person. But I'm going to stray away from that. Seek a professional or invest in these fantastic tools. You're welcome. Oh. Okay. That's actually plenty for that. I already feel it. I gotta. Yep. All right. Iliacus time. This thing is weird, but weird is good. Put this little hip into your groin area, and then you push this lever to the fucking ground, and it hurts. It does hurt a bit. But after, the relief is worth it. I gotta get the right spot here.
It does matter where you get it. There it is. Shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, God. And when I said I trust no one, I meant I trust no one but myself. I need to state that. Because it is very important to gain your own trust. This world has taught me, though, to stop seeing the good in everyone.
It's just how it has to be. Oh, shit. Well, this does not feel like it's helping, if I'm going to be honest right now.
But it will, long term. Sometimes it does hurt before it gets better. That's how life works. We think by avoiding pain that we can overcome it or make it diminish or go away, but it's the alternative. It's embracing the pain that actually makes it diminish and subside. And that's real. Jesus. Hold. All right. Like I said, I'm not going to overdo these two movements or overutilize these two tools today. But embracing that pain, I truly do believe over time it does make a difference. Even if initially it may feel like it's having adverse side effects, kind of like the inversion table. It's a love-hate relationship. You get out of the inversion table, and sometimes your lower back can feel more stiff. But the fact of the matter is, it is decompressing if you have a compressed L5, if you have a compressed sciatic nerve at the bottom of your spine. To reverse it would be to do the opposite of what gravity does, or heavy squats or deadlift does, with the compression on the spine. So with a dead hang or with a inversion table, you're stretching out the spine once again. Right now, my spine feels tight as shit. I need to do some like hip rolls and some other stuff. This is gonna be some fascia movement time. I might even stay away from the static. Yeah, I don't think the Castle Flex is calling my name right now. Something saying, get up, move the hips, do some fucking Conor McGregor's. I don't know how to do them perfectly, but they work. It's a fascia movement. I'm looking like I'm fucking injured right now, but that's kind of what happens. Your shit stiffens up before it gets better. Oh. Okay. Let's put the milk away and the protein here. Oh, God, yeah. All right. So I am switching up the ending here. Just because I feel a lot of tightness here in the lower back. We're going to do some fascia movements. Standing, dancing, swinging. It's not going to look cool. I don't want to look cool. I want to relieve fascia and tension. Here we go. These are the McGregors. I guess he did this first. It works. How cool does this look, chat? I'm gonna do some hip circles now. Oh, these are good. Yep. I'm all over the place. Slow down. Yeah, so instead of that static hamstring stretch, I'm going to do these hip dynamic movements. Loosen up the lower back a little bit more. I did those McGregors to relieve some fascia tension. Now I'm going to do this exercise that I saw some girl on Instagram do. I think her name was Claire. So you're going to sit like this, one leg behind, bring it around, lift up, around, and back.
Good. And this is going to wrap it up for today. I got a walk in me tonight. I'll do some static hamstring stretches after in the steam sauna. Might utilize the Castle Flex before bed. We got to get that chicken, rice, and asparagus in. Yo, why is it called a pee pipe under your sink if it looks like a fucking U? I don't know. That is where my brain's at right now. I had to take apart my sink this morning. I got to. I mean, I didn't have to. I got to. Got to turn into plumber, handyman Trav once again. It was a great experience. And I unclogged that bitch. I unclogged it. It's running smooth now. Now I know to clean my plates and frying pans fully if I'm ever going to clean them in the bathroom sink down here. I usually get off all the debris, but sometimes I guess there's a little bit that may still go down the drain, so that built up. But now I know better. I'm not trying to buy another fucking SaniFlow system down here. Those things aren't cheap. Those things run about $150 or so. You gotta shoot the shit, literally. You shoot the shit, the water, the piss up through the fucking pipes. That's what a SaniFlow does. That shit's power pressured. Oost. Okay. Yeah, that helped. That was better than that right now. God spoke to me. He said, do those. He said, do those. I don't know what to call them. Oh, we're feeling good now. Uh-huh. There we go. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Je suis aigle de fer. Je suis aigle de fer. Je m'appelle aigle de fer. Je m'appelle Travinitis. I'm looking forward to training with Sierra tomorrow. Shout out to Sierra.
I don't know if you're in here, but let's get it tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's show up at Planet Fitness where we started this together, and let's show them what we're about. Let's show them that we want to progress. Let's let our fucking energy illuminate and influence positivity around everyone who surrounds us in that gym. Let's show up with eyes glowing, souls gleaming, energy radiating, positivity, encouragement, growth, perseverance, gratitude, grace, poise, confidence. Let's show up and show them what the fuck we're about. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to do some of these quick. Some body weight RDLs, just toe taps, some stiff-legged body weights. Really loosen up the lower back muscles. Good. That's gonna wrap it up. What a fantastic session. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, Trev. Fuck. Claris on YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome to the Spartan Warriors. Thank you for that subscription. What a pump. What a session today, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Dan James, Polky, Panelito, Eric, Claris, Big Dog, Big Dave. Thank you to all new followers today. Thank you to all continuous subscribers. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of your souls. Thank you for making the streams what they are. Thank you for supporting my small business. Thank you for all the encouraging words. And I pray you all have an amazing rest of your evening. Happy Father's Day. Happy Sunday. Happy God's Day. We're going to say another prayer here. I started this session and this morning with a prayer, so it only feels fit to end it with a prayer now. In my Lord and Savior's name, Jesus Christ, I pray to the God Almighty also above. Thank you for this session. Thank you for all my fans, my clients, my friends, my acquaintances and family. Thank you for my stream communities. Thank you for this day. Thank you for the miraculous healing powers that you have granted me. Thank you for the confidence and persistence and the attributes that you've allowed me to acquire over this career of mine. Thank you for building real character. Thank you for building real integrity, dignity. Thank you for allowing me to continue to persevere toward my dreams. Thank you for allowing no weapon formed against me to prosper. Thank you for reminding me constantly to not be afraid, even of you, God. I know there are other God-fearing men in this world, but I'm done fearing you. God, I know you're a loving God. I love you so much. I thank you from the very depths of my heart and soul, God. Thank you for showing me the way. Thank you for filling my heart, my soul, my spirit with the Holy Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to have real forgiveness in my heart. Thank you for allowing me to see the envy, the greed, the sloth, the wrath, the gluttony. Thank you for allowing me to see all the malice, the strife, the pain, the turmoil of those around me. Thank you for allowing me to stay on my God-given path and not be detoured or hindered by anyone. Thank you for allowing me to gain this emotional intelligence, to have full control over my subconscious mind. God, I thank you. Thank you for allowing me to dictate my actions. God, I thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be the creator, the director, the author, the sculptor of my habits, routines, and rituals. God, I thank you. Thank you for allowing me to become the master of my destiny. God, I thank you. I come to you as your humble servant. God, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to know my worth, to stand tall with a healthy sense of pride, not a sinful, egotistical, arrogant sense of it. God, I thank you for showing me the way. In your Son, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ's name I state. Amen. Namaste. God bless everyone.